Welcome to the 1000 subscriber celebration with me, Daisy Nails, Nail Toils and More, and Isms by Josie. So we chose the theme Happily Ever After because this is a very sentimental theme for me, because this is the Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom fireworks show. And I actually saw the show in person back in 2019 and it became my all-time favorite. And I knew when I hit 1K on YouTube, I wanted to do a Disney nail art design because I love Disney. So for the thumb and the pinky finger, I wanted to do like a stained glass appearance, like the castle turns into stained glass at the end. I wanted to do one nail that was Tinkerbell covered in pixie dust, one nail that was fireworks with 1K, as well as one nail that had all the colors of the castle turning at the very end of the fireworks show with some gold swirls. I also added some top coat to the glitter here because I wanted it to be nice and smooth, because I was going to actually do like a watered down acrylic paint look. So I'm just going to stamp on Tinkerbell here. I'll have everything linked below. So I actually started my YouTube channel 3 years ago in March, and I don't know how many years I was into doing my nails before I started a YouTube channel. I honestly can't remember. And when I first started my YouTube channel, it was definitely one of those things of you take a leap of faith and you don't know what the outcome is going to be. And I think I knew at the very beginning that, like, deep down inside me, I think I knew that I would hit 1K at some point, but I didn't expect it to happen when it did. And over the last year of my life with YouTube, I have gone through a few things, like business related, I'm going to say, that have really like rocked the boat in my opinion. And I have been incredibly grateful that I was able to turn that, overcome it, and grow my channel, as my family would say, the most in a year, or like less than a year. I have also been incredibly grateful that I have Josie, Isms by Josie, who has given me many tips over the years, who has actually took time out of her day to screenshot how to do a voiceover, because I didn't know how to do that. I couldn't figure out the app. And I'm just very, very grateful for her help, as well as the support that I've gotten from my family, and as well as all the incredibly kind comments, the comments that suggest me trying a different technique from all of my lovely viewers. And I am just so incredibly grateful for all the support that I've been given. And when I hit 1K, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I did it. I had that moment at the end of Christmas Vacation when Clark looks up at the sky and he goes, I did it. That was me. And I was so incredibly proud of myself. So now that I've talked a little bit about my achievement, I'm going to kind of explain what I'm doing here. So I wanted the stained glass look with acrylic paint. So I just sealed in the acrylic paint of the stained glass look first, so that when I went to do the watered down acrylic paint, it wouldn't wash off. I'm actually going to be doing an ombre brush technique for this. And like I said, all the polishes, they were actually in the beginning of the video, like on the screen, I showed the names of them all. And I'm just going to use a piece of aluminum foil. I have been loving my ombre brush. I don't know when I got this. I think it was like 2 years ago. I have absolutely loved this ombre brush. It is one of my new best friends when it comes to nail art. I have used this for so many different designs, and I'm actually personally loving to use an ombre brush for ombres, or for like marble designs, more so than like a stamper or the plastic wrap trick that people do. And I realized that I wasn't loving it as much as I wanted it to, so I ended up adding like brush strokes of each color just to give it that random look. And then I added some gold swirls. I will have all the stamping plates listed below as well. So the reason why I love the fireworks show so much is because I actually saw the show back in 2019, and some of the quotes from the fireworks show, such as reach out and find your own happily ever after, is what inspired me to do my YouTube channel. I remember watching that fireworks show on YouTube. Like, I think it was the week before I started my YouTube channel, and I remember saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that leap of faith. So that's why this fireworks show is very sentimental to me, and why I wanted to do a happily ever after themed nail design for this accomplishment. And I'm actually putting water into the acrylic paint just so that I can get that thinned down enough. I thought this would be also really a good trick to do with like alcohol inks. I've seen nail techs use alcohol inks. I don't know if that would work the same. I had another backup plan if this didn't work. And my backup plan was to really, really thin down nail polish if the acrylic paint didn't work. One thing I will say though, that if I were to change how I do this design in the future, let each color dry before moving on to the next. I know that sounds very, very time consuming, but I swear that they were just like running into each other, and it did become kind of a pain in the tushy to get them to stop. So I would definitely recommend doing one color, letting it dry, just going back and forth, just so that nothing like bleeds into each other. But I wanted the colors to be transparent enough so that you could kind of see that glitter background to create that stained glass look. And then once I had everything on, I went ahead, once everything was dry, and I went back and I sharpened up all of the black, like the black freehanding, because I really wanted those lines to be really, really opaque. I didn't get the look that I was 100% going for with this, but I came close to it, and I actually am going to keep practicing this because I really like the look of stained glass, and I think that'd be a really, really pretty design to do, especially for the holiday season. So like I said, I'm just going back in here and just refining up those lines a lot, or defining them, I should say. And then once I was done with everything, I went ahead and I added a layer of top coat again at the very end. And that was it for my 1,000 subscriber celebration nail art design. And that's it for this video.